The state Supreme Court will consider an appeal that could have a significant impact on all death sentences.
This comes after the governor took the unprecedented step of filing a brief urging the court to take issue with this. Now, CBS 13 investigative reporter Julie Watts is breaking down the case and the potential impact.
His name is one of more than 700 on California's death row, but Dante McDaniel's appeal could impact them all. McDaniel was convicted of 2 murders following a gang-related drug deal when he was 24. California's Supreme Court will begin hearing his appeal Wednesday, which could raise the bar for all death sentences.
It's not an overall challenge to the death penalty. It's a challenge to a small piece of how the death penalty is decided.
As law professor John Myers explains, right now, before a jury can sentence someone to death, they must first decide if there were special or aggravating circumstances. Was it related to gang activity? Was it especially heinous or cruel? Was the defendant convicted previously of murder?
And there's 22 of these aggravating circumstances.
Right now, juries just have to agree that there was an aggravating factor. But the governor and public defenders argue state law technically requires jurors agree on the same aggravating factor, a higher bar to meet.
The interesting thing is that the death penalty has been around since 1987, and the Supreme Court has upheld it the way it is, time and time and time again.
Myers says even if the court now sides with the governor, the ruling wouldn't automatically reverse death penalty convictions, but it could trigger resentencing. And while many district attorneys would simply seek the death penalty again,
those district attorneys who are against the death penalty might find a way to remove the death penalty from some people currently on death row.
Notably, 5 of the 7 justices on the court were appointed by opponents of the death penalty, but the court has upheld 22 of the 25 death sentences it's considered since last year.